Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Lois, and welcome back to Cave Story. In the last episode, we were working our way through the Bushlands, or Grasslands if you've played the original, and we are trying to get Kazuma out of the shed there, but unfortunately he's kinda stuck. The door's jammed. I believe it's sealed actually, so we need to figure something out. We have a rusty key. He gave us a rusty key, so let's use it on the power supply room. And there's some robots here. It's a robot. Looks like it's not powered on. Huh. Alright, well, let's go ahead and activate this computer. Fan power supply offline. Malco power supply offline. Turn power on? Yeah, sure. Why not? Power's on. Uh-oh. Friendly robot? Doesn't look like it. Intruder sighted. Terminate immediately. Oh, great. Oh, yeah. Or, again, in the original, huzzah. Did you know that the Enigma I found wasn't Sue? Yes. Yep. She wasn't Sue. Because of that, the doctor was extremely upset. Misery received quite the beatdown. Oh. Pity, since she's just a girl. Well, the master can't be disobeyed, so that's our fate. This time I'm here to break you for real. Better prepare yourself. Uh-oh. So, now he's kind of flying. So Balrog is an interesting character. I've heard many people have tried to figure out what he is. And honestly, I don't remember what the actual answer is. Let's use some missiles. And that does a lot of power. There we go. He's defeated. What are you? That's a good question. Defeated Balrog. But Balrog is, like, I've heard Toaster is a popular one. I think a bar of soap is another one. I believe he's a bar of soap. But, let's talk to this robot. The head's been crushed in. The body is jammed in the floor. You want to pull its body out? Yeah, let's go ahead and help it out. Aww. Thank you. You are a good person. And on top of that, so strong. Thank you for saving me. I'd like to do something for you to express my gratitude. But with that said, I am only capable of making bombs. Well, what do you know? I need a bomb. I'd like to do something to express my... Yep, capable of making bombs. Alright, so... now the fans are on and we can do things. Let's go ahead and save, heal up, just in case. Not a bad idea. Let's get all of our stuff max leveled again. And let's go talk to Kazuma again. No keyhole, it seems to be rusted. Huh, what do you mean? It's not the right key for that door? Well, that's upsetting. If there's no keyhole, we'll need to break it down. There has to be a better way. Alright, so he's not going to really say anything else. Let's go ahead and level up this stuff. Best we can. And... ow. Doing really bad about leveling up the rocket, because, you know, as I take more damage, it's not going to really help. So now, will he tell us? We need this guy to tell us what he needs to make the bomb. But with that said, I'm capable of making bombs. You want to open the rusty door? What? Somebody's trapped inside? You definitely are a good person. I understand. Let's make a bomb then. We'll demolish that door. Please locate the following materials for the bomb. Charcoal, jellyfish juice, and gum base. Let's make the bomb once all the materials have been massed. So we have the charcoal. I've already grabbed that. We need to go back and grab some more jellyfish juice. So a little bit of a fetch quest. Not too bad. Oh, come on. The fans are a little bit finicky sometimes, but not too bad. Let's go ahead and bubble these guys. Don't touch the red spikes, you will die. And... oh, there's more guys. And I don't want to touch red spikes. So there we go. But as you can see, there is a fan right here that we can now use from Choco's house, and that means that we can actually come back here, grab some jellyfish juice, and not have to worry about it. So let's fireball the guys that are close. This game is all about kind of switching your weapons and knowing what weapon's going to be best for what situation. For these ground enemies, fireball is absolutely wonderful. But when they're in the air, you need to shoot them down. The Polar Star is really good for that. And let's make sure everything's maxed. The bubbling is really good when you want to protect yourself and send out a lot of damage in an area all at once. It just doesn't do all that much damage. There's better things. But yeah, just kind of protecting yourself because they do contact damage. But for these guys, let's just kind of finish them off with our Polar Star. And the big jellyfish guy. I'm going to kill another one of these guys on the way out just to have the extra jellyfish juice. If he's still there. I think he will be. He should be. But there we go. Jellyfish juice obtained. So we have 2 of the items. Now we just need some gum base. Which... I say this every time. I've said this pretty much every episode. I've played this game before. I know where pretty much everything is. And we just got to go back over here. It's back over in this area. Shouldn't be too bad to get. That guy was... He almost creeped me out, actually. I thought he was an enemy. I thought he was going to attack me. But... let's go ahead and save it. And... yeah, there we go. Cool. So... up here. And... let's kill all the frogs. Alright, so with that taken care of, there is a chest right here. And that didn't work. But I can grab, come up here, and big jump. We open the treasure chest and we find max missiles increased. I'll be honest, I don't know how many missiles you can have in total. I actually, no idea. But we're gonna get all of them as well. So what's this building? Bushlands hut. Oh, red flower petals litter the floor. Uh-oh. Well, let's open it. Treasure chest. Max missiles increased. And we have a Mamigma that's... or sorry, we have a monster. Yeah, so that was a mini-boss, so to speak. Slight spoilers, in case you haven't figured out, those are Mamigmas. There's a reason why they don't eat the red flower petals. So, what's next? I believe we've been in this little house. Yes, the execution chamber. How could I forget? Alright, with that taken care of, let's just continue along this way. And now that the fans are turned back on, we never came this way, but as you see, the fans are over here. Since they're back on, we can actually make these jumps. And what does Cthulhu have to say? Let me tell you something. If you hold down the jump button, yep. You go even higher. Yeah. So, if we can get settled on this. This is how high we go. If you hold down the jump, you go higher. Yes, I want to save. This is a difficult portion of the game. And we need to make these big, long jumps. And they are not fun. Especially this last one. But we made it first try. Seems to be locked. Gum is written on the door. I forgot. There's one last thing we need to get. Anyways, we can grab this stuff. Fall back down. And let's talk to Kazuma one more time. Use a bomb on that door. I guess that's a possibility. So you're looking for the materials. Did you say gum base? Wait a sec. Take this. Obtain the gum key. Of course Kazuma has everything that we need. There's hanging on the wall where gum is written on it. I'm sure it must be related somehow. I'm counting on you, boy. Yes, so we just needed the key. Ow. So with the key in hand, let's see if we can't make those jumps again. So that's an easy jump, and it is one of those, if you tap the button, you jump. If you hold the button, you jump higher. You kind of float a little bit. The controls are actually pretty solid. Again, this game was originally made by one person, which is impressive on itself, but it's actually a really fun game. It's not the best platformer out there. It's not the best shooter. Like, it's not the best of any of the genres, but it's a really good game. Oh, hey, look. Gum. This is probably the gum base, and it's probably completely safe. Let's let this recharge. I don't know that we'll use that, but we're going to use this. So we have the gum base. So we have everything we need to make. Oh, hey, it's Misery. We have everything we need to make the bomb. So of course these guys are going to interrupt me again. You again. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do you remember me? That's right. I'm in Mimigma Village. I didn't notice at the time, but now I remember. Aren't you that soldier from the surface? I don't know how you were able to stay alive. Because I'm really good. Misery, that's the enemy. He might even be stronger than you. Is that so? Well, it's a good thing this soldier is your job. Break him for sure this time, then come back. And she transformed into a giant frog. And the music that is playing is amazing. I love the music in this game. So, the red things block our shots, which is kind of fine. He jumps 4 times. 5 times. And let's just shoot missiles. We can't harm him when his mouth is closed. And let's try to do as much damage as we can. We are running out of missiles. We ran out of missiles. But health is actually not a problem. I just need to spam the button. Alright, so... that actually does decent damage. I bet the... we only have one more. I bet the flamethrower would be even better. It's good for... there we go. Cool. So we defeated... I don't even know if it's still called this in this version. Nope, it just says Balrog. That is the form that is usually known as Frogrog. I think, or Balfrog. Take your pick. It's kind of up to you on what sounds better. But there we go. We defeated yet another Balrog boss. To be honest, get used to that. We will fight Balrog a lot. So let's kill this guy and level up our stuff again. Alright, so with that, everything's back leveled up. Alright, so we should be able to just come over here and make sure everything's maxed. We'll go ahead and save, get life and missiles refilled, and we'll save it. And we should be able to go ahead and make the bomb and save Kazuma. So let's do that. Have you got all the materials, some charcoal, jellyfish juice, and the gum base? I will commence making the bomb immediately. So he makes a bomb. I don't know how those things make a bomb, but it does. The robot's an expert, so now go and blow up that door. So let's save Kazuma. Should be pretty easy. And let's let these bats fall down. Yeah, hitting the airborne enemies with the flamethrower is not the easiest thing in the world. But the flamethrower is very powerful. It's one of the more powerful items you'll have at the time. So we set the bomb, and boom, door opens. Alright, so with that, we have saved Kazuma. Just one look and I knew you could do it. My name is Kazuma Sakamoto, but please call me Kazuma. Luckily I was able to escape from the doctor, but then I was teleported here. It felt like I was about to die of total starvation. Wow, I cannot read today. You're a real lifesaver. By the way, have you heard of a place called Mimigma Village? Sue? You know Sue? Yes, I do. I see, so you've come to get me in place of Sue. I understand. Let's go, take me to the village. The teleporter. Oh, who's this? Is that you, Kazuma? Professor Booster. So you're safe. Yes, somehow. So that is Professor Booster. Sue is in the Mimigma Village. The boy will get us there. Do you know him? No. Actually, we just met. Anyways, let's hurry and get to Sue's location. The doctor has started to gather the Mimigma. It appears he's taken notice of the red flowers. But Sue isn't a Mimigma. Will the red flowers work on Sue as well? Just like the others? The doctor has commenced snatching the Mimigma. Do you understand what this means? So the doctor and the war. That's right. And now we're the only ones who can stop him. How are we going to stop the doctor? I have an idea. At any rate, let's hurry and get back to Sue. We'll discuss when we're there. I want you to come too. Alright. So, we can now do the whole save and all that fun stuff. So, let's take a look at this. This teleporter. So, currently suspended. And, yeah, we can't use it. So, we have to go all the way back. I'm counting on you. Lead us to Mimigma Village. Kazuma. Yes? Does that thing work? Probably. It looks like it still does. So they're gonna ride a bike, and I don't know how smart that is. It won't stop. Oh no. Well, better them than me, I guess. So let us head back to to Arthur's house, rather. And yeah, so the Dr. Booster seemed to Professor Booster. The Doctor is the evil guy. That is really hard to do. So Professor Booster seemed to know us, and all right. I'm blaming my controller on that one. Oh well, at least I saved. This we'll have to watch this again, but that won't take too long. Just kind of skip through it. So, Professor Booster seemed to know us. We keep getting called a soldier from the surface. How did we survive? That kind of stuff. So, quite interesting. Interesting indeed, especially for somebody who already knows what is being talked about and all that kind of stuff. So, bonked my head. This one is hard to get up. So hopefully my controller won't kind of do the dead zone slide, and I won't have to die again. Alright, so with that taken care of, let's get back over here. Let's kill these guys before we jump across, because that's smart. And like I said, we're going to get more jellyfish juice if we can. I believe we can. I don't think there's anything stopping us. And I'd like some more jellyfish juice. For reasons other than just completion. Not really any. I just want completion. And having that extra item, I think will be good. So, to kind of achieve my goals. So, we'll do that here in a second, and I don't really care about those guys. They can kind of just set up there. And we'll just kill everything else. Most of these enemies aren't that bad. This is one of the first areas that you go that actually has a lot of enemies. The game will get much more difficult later, and especially with the falling off of the side of places and dying instantly. Yeah, there's an area late in the game. It's just gonna be fun for that. So let's just attack these guys, and there we go. Alright, so we're almost back. We took some damage, that's whatever. Uh-oh. That bike Kazuma was riding looks like it has had better days. So it's completely destroyed. So I think that is going to be it for this episode. We'll go through the teleporter in the next episode and continue on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!